What is up, everyone? Someone's birthday gift on the drum chat. It's Christmas gifts, mate. What is up, everyone? It is Lovenji Gaming, and I am back. It is day 5 of the Invisible Cup tournament. It's the second weekend that this tournament has been going back to back. We had a disqualification earlier this day, which led to a show match, so you could see who one of the players advancing is and get a little look at their play style. But we are now here in a real game with real people, and it's a real match with real tournament lives at stake. Playing as the red tribe in the yellow base is PopTB Swarm, and their opponent, we haven't seen them play yet, playing as the yellow tribe, red base. Don't get confused now. It is PopTB Hypnotize. So we've got Hypnotize versus Swarm. We've seen Swarm play. People reckon Swarm is a good player. We don't know if the same is going to be true of Hypnotize. Have not seen Hypnotize play thus far. Of course, this Invisible Cup tournament is sponsored, hosted by Populous Reincarnated. They provide the special server and all the accounts that we are using to conceal player identities and all of that. Nice early Brave of Shame there. We saw him. He went and sat in that tower. Populous Reincarnated, of course, the best and probably only real place to go and get online Populous another Brave of Shame. Online Populous matches. What is the Invisible Cup, I hear you ask? Well, I've explained it time and time again, and I will explain it once more very quickly. Invisible Cup is a tournament we stole from Age of Empires. It is like for like to their Hidden Cup. Anyone can join it. Their identities shall be concealed. There's a prize for a guessing game that goes on as these games are played, as well as the traditional prize for the tournament itself. You don't know who your opponent is going to be at any given time, and thus can't prepare for them the same way you might otherwise do. For example, if you knew you were going to face Nisi in the next game, you might prepare a killer rush or something to try and give you an edge. But nobody knows who Nisi is thus far. Nobody even knows if Nisi's in this tournament. Swarm is coming up fast. It's a quick, aggressive attempt to sneak down the side of the vulnerable path of Hypnotize's base, but Hypnotize was in position. The Ghost Army goes down nice and quick, followed up with a proximity blast, trying to get some Shaman rolls into the water, but no, it's not quite good enough. Hypnotize is struggling, but the nice blast gets Red backwards, but the second blast actually pushes Red further forward. The Fire Warrior is getting engaged. It does go down. The Fire Warrior is being a little slow, not in towers. Yellow goes down. Earthquake comes out for Swarm, and it's in the heart of the base. We'll see at least 3 Brave Corpses, and look at the blasting. There's a lot of damage coming out quick here. The Red Fire Warriors are coming in. It's a quick, decisive blow for Swarm. Swarm might just end this game straight away. If those Fire Warriors can get onto that Yellow Shaman core, the game is over. They're coming. They're coming. Yellow Shaman needs to move. She's in danger. She throws out a fire blast onto the Red Shaman. She's in danger. She's dealing with the Fire Warriors, though. She dealt with the Fire Warriors. Is she dealing with the Red Shaman as well? She has dealt with the Red Shaman. She is going down to the Fire Warriors, however. I think this is just GG. There's no troops to deal with all these Fire Warriors. They're moving in. They're killing Braves left, right, and center. They're even continuing. Look at this aggressive plays. Braves on their way. GG, well played is called. It's a very quick game. In fact, 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Blink and you miss it. Swarm goes up 1-0. What is up, everyone? It is Lovenji Gaming, and we are back after a very quick first game into a map that hasn't yet been featured in this Tournament. We are here on Temple at Uppsala. It is a stupid map. I hate it entirely. But there is an advantage, and this advantage is right here. Blue, wow. Whoever is in the blue base gets this Brave, which it looks like Hypnotize isn't going to use. It looks like Hypnotize has already pulled that Brave to his base. But here we are. Temple at Uppsala, playing as the yellow tribe from the blue base. It is Hypnotize. And their opponent up one game after a dominant showing. Oh, it's Warriors early. Pop TB Swarm. So, Temple at Uppsala is a strange map. I hate it. But it is in the map pool. It's a Dead Sea-like map. The bases are quite big. They're connected. There's lots of places to put run warriors. As you can already see, we really should just see a land bridge and warriors. That's all you need to see on this map. There's definitely warriors being made. You need the land bridge because the bases aren't currently connected, but you just go land bridge here and then begin the warrior debacle. It looks like Hypnotize isn't paying much attention to the potential meta of the map, however, as both players scramble to try to get control of the mid-game. Here come the Warriors. Yeah, you cannot charge LB, you are correct. Thank you for pointing that out. You've got to pray. Ignore everything I said about LB. These bases. Here come the Warriors. Warrior number 1 is coming on in as the yellow tribe shaman is out of position. She sees it now. She responds. She's turning around. Look at those bosoms on the horizon. Here they come. The blasts of the red shaman are clearing up Braves. Fast. We need to see a temple or a warrior training her ASAP. What is this? This is warrior training her. So yellow just needs to kill red shaman and survive for a little bit. Here we go. We're going to see the prey. Very quick prey. It's only 17 seconds. It's going to connect the two bases and then the warrior trooping beginneth. Warriors are going to get softened up as they try to run in around Yellow's base. Yellow does have fire warriors, so these initial warriors aren't going to do much, but the prey has been completed. They are now connected. The warriors are going to have a much shorter path, and here comes Red Shaman looking to get a kill. Yellow throws out a convert for good measure. Yellow doesn't have any blasts. Yellow has one blast. Been trying to work on a lightning. Second warrior training hut is being built for yellow. Fire warriors have been clicked onto red shaman. The blast doesn't connect for red. The second blast does, however, but the fire warriors are clicked onto the shaman. They're chasing her away. The warriors running in left, right, and center. Build a preacher. Build a temple. I don't know if the temple is on for the big bases. Either that or the decision making isn't great. So our red shaman has been slaughtered just in time for yellow to turn around and see the onslaught of red warriors charging into the base. They are being defeated one by one. The population advantage is still towards the red shaman. But yellow is stabilizing. These warriors are getting less and less done. If red's not careful and red doesn't abandon this warrior tactic, they'll just put themselves behind. Even more warriors coming on in as Hypnotize is working on just charging some blasts. Clever idea to try and just get a single lightning, because that could absolutely kill any and all momentum that the red tribe currently has. But the middle has been secured. Fire warriors are in the towers as well. Now, people in the stream chat have already pointed out, and you may have read it if you're paying attention on the YouTube video. But this is an infinite number of tornadoes for a very low amount of time. So our red shaman could now just start praying to that once they have the surplus 6 population, and they can tear yellow apart purely with tornado. Yellow shaman is doing the dance. Blast doesn't connect for yellow. I don't understand why this hasn't been fixed yet. We've got an entire tournament of Blast not connecting when we played Revival, and now we're getting an entire another tournament of Blast not connecting as we play the Invisible Cup 2024. Burning a tree as the red shaman goes down once again. Yellow's population is looking low. We may need to see some dismantling, but the warriors, the sword boys, they're coming. So this building style is what we call the anti-earthquake building style. You may be used to seeing players build in the perfect grid, but when we do this, we're preventing losing a lot of buildings to earthquakes on maps where trooping is far more important. So, Hypnotize is coming into the red base. What is she gonna do? She's gonna convert. Red is leading the population quite dominantly. There's plenty of dismantling going on here. Green bar also favoring red, who has just built huts wherever they can. There's huts up here, there's huts over here, there's huts. All of yellow's micromanagement skills had to be put into stopping a warrior rush, which meant they weren't really building all that much. There's so much land down here that they could be building. Yellow is falling very far behind. So we may still see a red victory yet. Red abandoned the warrior rush at the correct time. And are now allowing their population to grow. Fire warriors are being trained as well. It's going to make red very difficult to kill now. Yellow shaman is walking away as the red shaman starts to walk towards the base. Red sees a group of warriors and wants to injure them, but opts not to. And here we go. Now that Swarm has reached 46 population, we're seeing the prey for the 3 tornadoes. He's a 10 prey though. Do have to commit quite a lot of population to it. Here we go, another blast duel between the 2. Nice work from Hypnotize, but better work from Swarm, who now has a favorable position and the high ground over the Yellow Shaman. Yellow Shaman doesn't quite get the blast, but she does get the blast trick. However, the follow-up blast from the Red Shaman. No, Yellow is still alive. Does Yellow have anything? She's been working desperately on that lightning. It's so close to completion. Red has an earthquake, however, and a tornado. Tornado's going to take out that tower. The blasts are exchanged once more. The Yellow Shaman goes down. Red isn't even seeing stars. Yellow's warriors are in position. That's a free tornado going over the way of Swarm. Lots of blasts, going to do plenty of damage. Incantation for earthquake. Oh, that's devastating. 3 huts disappear into the nether as a single earthquake strikes it down. Yellow is keeping the warriors alive by running them away. Another tornado coming on out as well. Fire warriors in huts trying to serve as a defensive line. Use of D to scatter the forces so that they aren't all grouped up. Double tornado. And that's why that middle control is so important, and that's also why this map will never be in the tournament again. You hear how quickly those tornadoes are coming over. It is just that fast. It's 15 seconds. It's arguably far too fast. Red Shaman seeing damage. Another tornado coming out. It's too much. Yellow has lost control of the center and thus lost control of the game. There was a window where Yellow had stabilized. There was a window where it looked great for our Yellow player. just as the Reds' rush had been defended, but Red was quick to transition and make the game-ending play. I hear holy boys. Tell me a story or two. Correct decision from Swarm to tech into Temple. That way, the camping option of priests from the yellow player are pretty much nullified because you've already got priests of your own. Very clever use of creatures. Yellow Shaman is in trouble. 11 population and dropping another tornado to pick up the Shaman. The Fire Warriors are here, firing a volley at the Shaman. I think I heard Yellow survive. Yellow is still alive at the moment. She's not even seeing stars. She throws out a blast. She is seeing stars now. There's too much. GG, well played. It's a very quick set of games from Swarm. As Hypnotize goes down, the surrender comes out, and Swarm is advancing to the quarterfinals.